It's my pleasure to be here with you as a part of this dissemination conference in driving the economy forward. At this juncture, I'd like to thank the iIdeas for carrying out this study on such a very pertinent issue and providing me an opportunity to be part of this event and to speak a few words on this occasion. No need to mention here about the role of information technology in driving the economy forward. It has not only the prospect to create efficiency, generate employment opportunity, and expedite income growth, but also can be a primary as well as sustainable source of foreign currency in the developing economies. The sector is potential further due to fast expanding market of IT services across the world. The landscape of the world economy is shifting to the digital economy, which we call the new economy, due to the evolving role of IT sector in this dynamism. According to an estimate made by the United Nations, the digital economy represents $11.5 trillion, that is around 15.5% of the global GDP. In developing economy, such share is about 10%. Digital economy has grown 2.5 times faster than global GDP over the previous 15 years, almost doubling in size since 2000. With this growth, our economic activities are largely being driven by e-business, infrastructure, e-manufacturing, and e-commerce. It has changed our life so quickly: work from home, shopping online, and pay digitally. The role of IT in employment and income generation can be seen in the example of Silicon Valley of United States and Bangalore's city of India. The population of Greater Silicon Valley area is less than 10 million, but its output equivalent to the 17th largest economy of the world. And per capita income of the valley was greater than $120,000, surpassing Luxembourg, which ranked first in the global per capita GDP in 2019. In the case of Bangalore, also called the IT capital of India and the Silicon Valley of Asia, the city hosts offices of almost 80% of global IT giants and contributes about 34 to 40% of the IT exports of India. In case of Nepal, IT sector has huge potential of transforming our economy. Over the last few years, demand for e-commerce and digital payments have significantly increased. Digitization of government services, including education, health, and public administration, has increased the demand for IT services. This has in turn increased the demand for IT professionals in the domestic market. More important than this is the world IT market, which is expanding faster than in other sectors, creating vast potential for Nepalese IT professionals. The government of Nepal has given priority for the growth of this sector. As stated by our Honorable Minister earlier, government has listed IT and business process outsourcing as priority export service sector under the Nepal Third Integration Strategy. In addition, the government has recently come forward with a policy of facilitating the tech startups. With the encouraging progress on domestic digital financial services, it is being moved towards cross-border digital payment and settlement. Remittance companies and banks are using advanced technology to bring in remittances to the country. Monetary policy has also focused on facilitating and simplifying the process for the receipt of foreign currency through the export of IT-related services. In such a way, establishing of a fintech companies, encouragement on an online business, promotion of online payment, and online remittances have helped further growth of the IT service in Nepal. Nepal Rashtra Bank is also in the process of to have a central bank digital currency in the days ahead. Under our fourth strategic plan, it will be established by 2026. However, we have not been able to fully unleash the potential of this sector. The share of the information and communication service in GDP is less than 2%, and the sector has grown just 2.33% over the last decade. Total foreign investment commitment in the IT sector till 21-22 was just 12 billion Nepalese rupee, which is around 3% of the total investment commitment in the economy. To reap the opportunity from the new economy, we need to introduce integrated solutions such as introducing legal reforms, establishing the IT capital, strengthening the physical and digital infrastructure, making the cross-border payment efficient and less costly, and adopting tech-friendly government policy while maintaining competition. We probably need to develop a comprehensive national strategy to become a player in the global IT industry. Such a strategy should include a specific program, policies, and institutions aimed at building skill and markets. This will harness the emerging global demand with our economic activities so as to build a better future for all of us. In addition to the traditional demarcation of software development as the IT industry, our focus is being leveraged and transferred to the emerging areas of information technology such as cloud computing, artificial intelligence, automation, quantum computing, Internet of Things, digital marketing, data analysis, and cybersecurity, among others. While we go for the IT industry from a global perspective, we should target the big market. More than half of the revenues of high-tech companies such as Apple, Google, Facebook, and Cisco comes from overseas. We have also the potential to go that way. Another aspect that we lag behind is the spending on the research and development. In 2019, Google spent $26 billion and Apple spent $16 billion on research and development. Without spending much on innovation, we cannot benefit from the changing dynamics of the IT market. I hope the study done by IITS has clearly highlighted the status of IT-related activities in the economy and their growth as well as export potential. I completely agree with the findings of the study just presented by Dr. Amrita Sharma that this sector has the high growth potential and can be a sustainable source of foreign currency earning for the country. Finally, I would like to thank once again all researchers, scholars, and IITS team again for their efforts for exploring the dynamics of the IT sector of Nepal and producing a report with important policy inputs and recommendations to the relevant stakeholders and policymakers. I stop here. Thank you once again for your kind listening. Thank you.